From Bangkok, Thailand, windy BGL lace boxing gloves. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box channel I'll bring you all things boxing equipment. Today is the turn of Windy and their lace-up gloves, and these are the BGL lace-up gloves. Windy, of course, is a historic Thailand brand. These made in Bangkok in Thailand, and Windy have been going since 1951. So they are a really established company, and these boxing gloves have been used for decades in Thailand, in Muay Thai and also boxing. As you can see, they are a leather glove, and it's a really nice leather that they've used. And these are the black with the white badges, and then you can also get them with red with a white face. You can get them with white on white, and you can also get them blue with the white face as well. And as I'll show you there, you've got that Windy logo at the rear of the gloves. You've also got a cloth badge with Windy quality fight gear on there as well. As I bring it round, you can see you've got the 16-ounce indicator. These come in 10-ounce, 12-ounce, 14-ounce and 16-ounce. I got these from Fight Equipment UK. They are recommended retail price of £104.99. Currently they're on for £99.99. So let's have a closer look at these gloves. So the knuckle area, I would say, is a firm to medium knuckle. You can see the profile of them there, so it's got a good amount of padding in that knuckle. The thumb looks like a short thumb. You've also got a thick leather attachment, and also you can see there's a little bit of a stick out there, which I will come to when it comes to the comfort and the sparring section. So on the inside of there, you can see there is no air holes on the inside of that thumb. And as I bring it round, I'll show you that wrist. You've got the wrist with the cloth badge. That could get grubby or get some blood on there, which would spoil the look. There is no sharp edges though. It's a very flat cloth badge, nicely stitched. As I move it round, you've got flat padding at the rear. You can see quite nicely there. That's the thickness of the padding at the rear. And then again, you can see this bulbous sort of front rounded padding, which is here as well. So again, just try and show you both sides of that padding there. So the rounded at the front, the flat at the rear, and also it's quite a short cuff in relation to the rest of the glove. Being a Muay Thai glove, obviously they do a lot of grappling, so they don't need the gloves to come too far down towards the crook of the arm, so it's sort of there when it's actually on. As I bring it round, you can see there, I'll open it up, and you have got there a soft grip bar. Again, there is no air holes on this glove. And then you can see that round padding on the front. You've got the 16-ounce indicator on the front. You've also got handcrafted in Thailand since 1951 and authentic. So just show you that as well. And also the laces are long enough to go around the glove and fasten at the rear, which is what I always look for. And then when it comes to the stitching, okay, the stitching is of good standard. Show you there, and I think this is a really well-made glove, a very durable glove. just to show you all around that sort of stitching and those areas. Really nice. Show you that grip bar area as well. The one thing I will say is I think the lining there is a little thin. Okay, so with these gloves, make sure your nails are short, otherwise potentially that lining could go before the outside leather. I think the outside leather will last a very long time. And then you've got quality fight gear, and then you've also got there since 1951. Okay, so first up to the scale, we have the left glove. As you can see, it's got 16 ounce on the wrist. Just put that there, and we have got 15.6, and then the right glove, just put that on there, and that one is 15.1. So that is light and different from the left glove. Okay, so let's have a look at the comfort. I'll put the right glove on. And what you've got in here then, you've got that short cuff, first of all, and you've got quite a large punch surface in terms of the knuckle. So they're sort of heavily sort of weighted in this area, less sort of weighted in that short cuff. Obviously that probably will suit Muay Thai, and I understand that these will probably be used in Muay Thai more than boxing. I'm a boxing review channel, and I'm rating these as actual boxing gloves. Okay, so the knuckle there, you can see, good knuckle protection. The actual finger pads is comfortable like that. As I open up, a little bit of sort of pressure at the rear of those fingers. Again, that gets better the more that you use them. As you can see from that, just have a look at that thumb, and I'll come to that in a moment, but you can open up, although the rear of that sort of cuticles is a little bit lumpy. It feels as well like it's quite spacious in the actual hand compartment. Of course, when you've got hand wraps on, that does fill that up. So let's just try the other one on. Again, similar situation when you're opening the hands, just a bit of a rubbing at the rear of that sort of fingernail, that front knuckle, the first knuckle and the cuticles, bit of rubbing when you open them up. You can get a good fist. And then again, as I say, now let me just show you those thumbs. So I'm sticking that thumb out, and you can see, especially this one, that is too far. And so today I'm not going to score these as a sparring training glove. I'm going to score them as a bag glove for that reason. I mean, you shouldn't be able to stick a thumb out that far. Of course, that would lead to quite a nasty eye injury if that was used for sparring. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure these have been used a lot for sparring in Bangkok, but for my standards, as in to make sure that people don't have detached retinas, for me, much like the Velcro, that is too far out, that thumb. Okay, I like them when they're really sort of tucked in, so the gloves are not going to cause any injury to your sparring partner. Okay, so I'm not happy to score them as an actual sparring glove, but as a bag glove, I do like them. Even with the short cuff and the wider sort of punch surface, they do provide good protection here, but also great protection on the knuckle area. And of course, that thumb doesn't really matter when you're on the bag. Also, the opening of the hands and that little bit of roughness in this area here, that little bit of pinching and lumpiness doesn't really matter as much on the bag. In sparring, of course, because you're opening up all the time, then that does become a problem and a little bit of a rub. So, bag work, I do like them on the bag work. Let me just bring it round and I'll just show you there. So again, it's not sagging down, but I can certainly feel that there is some weight that is this end of the gloves, and I'm holding it there. So again, keeping it straight, but definitely you can feel the heaviness of this area of the glove in comparison to this area here. Okay, so let me get up onto the screen. The best bag gloves division is where this glove is being scored, and I have gone style 93, so very classic windy styling. Comfort 92, we've discussed the areas of discomfort, which is just in that finger area, just at the rear of the front knuckles. Durability 96. I think the Thai brands do make durable boxing gloves. Sparring, non-applicable. Bag 96, I really do rate them on the bag. You'll get a lot of rounds out of these as long as you keep those fingernails short because of that lining. Value for money 96 at 104.99 UK pounds. Currently on as £99.99 from Fight Equipment UK. So overall we have got 94.6. That's 2-star great bag gloves. Of course you can't really compare the training gloves because they're scored for sparring and bag work against the bag glove cards, because the bag glove cards are only judged on 5 criteria, not 6. So let me just get up onto the screen now the Fit to Box report card, and I've gone with classic windy style, durable, good knuckle protection. They're leather, they're made in Thailand. You get 4 different colours of these: 10 ounce, 12 ounce, 14 ounce, 16 ounce. They are underweight. I think the lining could be thicker. That cloth badge could get dirty with either dirt or sort of blood, and in my opinion not suitable for sparring due to those thumbs. So for me, bag only when it comes to these particular windy. I said the same about the green, army green Velcro ones that I reviewed not long ago. If they want to really get into the sparring, you've got to sort out those thumbs. You've got to make sure that those thumbs cannot be pushed out to cause an injury. So 2 stars, great, 94.6 as a bag glove only, and you can get them, check it out in the links. Fight Equipment UK is where I've got these, and Windy, they've got a reputation, obviously they're more of a Muay Thai than they are boxing, but obviously this is a boxing channel, so it's great to be able to highlight them on here. But there is little differences between Muay Thai boxing gloves and actual boxing gloves. I mean, if you look at, say, Clayton Reyes, they have a much longer wrist. These, of course, have a smaller wrist, and of course, I presume that would be helpful when they're doing their grappling and the grabbing on and the knees and all the other stuff that Muay Thai does that boxing doesn't. But I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.